This is how I passed my PTCB exam on my first try. The first thing and the most important thing for me, it might not seem like it, but for me it was a game changer. It's this YouTube channel called Amanda PharmD. Amanda, who is a pharmacist, puts out a lot of content that we can just watch while we're commuting or whenever we have the time. And with all the content she posts, it makes it feel like we're not even, or I wasn't even studying. It made it so easy, so simple, and there were quick videos, little bites, if you will. I would listen to Amanda PharmD on my commute. I would commute for about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, so I'll watch a couple of her videos, and just did that on my way to work, on my way back home from work. Not even all the time, just to get a good feel for it, to go over all the topics that I would need to. And just with that, I already felt really confident. I kid you not, Amanda's channel is a goldmine for anyone who wants to become a certified pharmacy technician. She has so much content in there and over various topics that you would need to know for the PTCB exam. She goes over the top 200 drugs. She goes over the pharmacy calculations. She goes over the drug interactions and just so much more. She goes over a lot of information that is beneficial to someone like you and I who are looking into or took the PTCB exam. She even has practice exams and practice quizzes with the answers. She'll show you the question, she'll give you some time, and then after she'll show you the answer. And that also was a great benefit to me. I can't rave about Amanda's channel enough. It really did help me a lot. And yeah, it's super simple. It's just a YouTube channel. But no, if you actually listen to the videos, watch the videos, and I was listening to her channel, but in my head, with the pharmacy calculations, I would try my best to solve the questions. And then if I were to get it right, I'd feel confident. If I get it wrong, I'd look and see what I did wrong. Just with that, yeah, it's super simple, I know. But yeah, her channel really helped me a lot. So that was the first thing that helped me pass the PTCB exam. I'll have the link to her YouTube channel in my description below. Don't worry, I don't get paid. It's just me putting it out there because that's what I used. And if you guys want to use it, you can check it out. Just plain and simple. I want to help you guys out. On top of listening to those videos, there was one other main ingredient that helped me pass the PTCB exam, and that was working as a pharmacy technician. I know not everyone has the opportunity to, but in my case, I currently live in California, and in California, specifically at my retail store, you're able to work there for 240 hours in the pharmacy as a cashier, and then after that you can get your license for the states, not national, but for the state. And then with that you could work as a pharmacy technician, fill medications and whatnot, anything that you would do in the pharmacy. So that's the routes I took. I took a program which gave me an externship. With that externship I was able to land my job, and then with my job I was able to get my certificates for the states, and then that's how I became a pharmacy technician. And only now, just under 2 years in August, I became nationally certified as a pharmacy technician. Working as a pharmacy technician really helped me just understand everything about the pharmacy, just the drugs, the way the pharmacy is run, like what you should and shouldn't do. It really benefited me in so many ways, which obviously, right, you're working as what you want to take the exam to be certified for already. So as you're working there, you're just becoming more confident, more comfortable with all the top 200 drugs, or what they are, maybe the interactions. But there is one caveat. You can work there and still not pass the exam, or still not get much from it, if you aren't open to learning. If you're not willing to learn or not open to learning, then of course you're not going to. You're not going to really take in your environment. And for me, I ask questions almost daily to my pharmacists, and it's to the point where I feel like I bother them, and I even tell them that at times, like, I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. Definitely have to be open-minded and willing to learn, but working as a pharmacy technician, if you're able to in your area, that would be a huge help to become nationally certified as a technician. And then one last thing for you guys. Of course, this one's obvious. I kind of used a couple of these, but I didn't use them too much. That's why I just have it here at the end. They're study materials. You can use study materials such as textbooks, flashcards, pamphlets, just anything along those lines, even audiobooks. For me, what I used was this audiobook, the ultimate PTCB exam study guide, something along those lines. I could also put that as a link in the description, or just show you a photo here to show you guys what I listened to. That did help me, especially for the regulations, for the federal law and the federal regulations. This definitely helped, but of course it covered all areas that you would need to study for the PTCB exam. I didn't use it a lot. I listened to it once throughout, and then I listened to it again to try to break it down into the sections that I needed more practice with, in combination with the YouTube channel Amanda PharmD, as well as asking my pharmacists all these questions for the exam. That was what helped me. There was also a pamphlet I used that had a summary of everything you needed to know. That was also beneficial. I looked at it a couple times throughout. I'll just take this moment to say that I didn't study as much as I should have. I rushed it. I studied for about 2-3 weeks before I took the exam. The reason was because I was confident with the years of experience I had working already as a pharmacy technician. I was constantly, asking questions with my pharmacists. I already kind of studied a little bit with the audiobook, but I didn't study enough, I know, and I didn't expect to pass this one, to be honest, but hey, I did a great job actually. The passing score for the PTCB exam is a 1400, and I got a 1504 or something like that. I could post it here as well. And that score really surprised me, but at the same time it didn't, because it didn't feel like the questions on the exam that I took felt easy to where I kind of breezed through some of them, but then I mainly focused on the ones that I struggled with, which was about 10 to 15, and I saved those for later, and I just went through my exam worried about the ones I didn't know, and with that kind of made me feel like I wasn't doing too well. Yeah, so if you guys are looking for how to study for the PTCB exam, I might not be the best one to tell you. Still, I'm surprised that I am nationally certified. I just got my results about a week ago, finalized. For me, this YouTube channel helped. My real life experience as a pharmacy technician and asking questions all the time, that culminated into me being able to pass the exam. And that's how I did it, and I know you guys can do it too. However you guys want to study, you guys can do it that way. I'm not telling you guys in any way how to, just telling you guys how I studied for it. And with that, I wish you guys luck on the exam. It's not as hard as you would think, but then that is subjective, so just study as much as you feel you need to, do you. And if you guys are wanting to become nationally certified as a pharmacy technician, I wish you guys luck. Go out there, take the exam, and I hope you guys pass it. Whether it's the first try or not, hey, all you need is one pass. Wish you guys luck with that, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. That was my experience. That was how I passed my exam. Take care. Peace.